Welcome back to one of my videos. In this video, I'm going to be doing a half up, half down on my friend, and I will be using the hair from my hairline, GASAHAIR, and I'll be pressing it out for this specific look and adding crimps to it. The hair that she's using these specific bundles, this is probably her 7th or even 8th install with it. Like when I tell you guys you really get your money's worth, you really get your money's worth. You are able to keep on reusing your bundles. Evidently this is what she's been doing, and if you go on my hair Instagram, which is GASAHAIR, G-A-S-A hair, you'll see just the many times that she's used it. Now, I haven't installed it each and every time, but each install that I did, I posted. And there is another install in there from when she got it installed by another stylist. But nonetheless, you see just how many times you get to reuse the hair. So back to exactly what's going on in the video. I'm just doing the ball cap right now. And I don't like to really use hairspray like that. So I just put a layer of glue on the actual wig cap, let it dry, and then go in with some makeup to blend it with her skin. And I don't stress myself too much about laying down the edges of the wig cap, especially like how I used to. I would go in with another layer of glue to just lay those edges down and really get it looking melted. I don't bother with that too much anymore because as you're putting the glue on to actually lay the lace down, you're getting the edges of the wig cap anyways, which is going to do the same thing, but this way you're not using as much glue, if that makes any sense. So once I put the makeup on, I go in with my 70% alcohol just to clean up the makeup, and then I go in with my Hold Me Down skin guard just to protect the skin from the glue that I'm using. And then I have her help me hold the frontal down, and I place the frontal where I want it to line up at, and then I go in and I sew the back of the frontal down just to keep that exact placement. And then I'm gonna go in and put my layers of glue down. I like to do 3 layers, and once that's done, I like to use a popsicle stick as well to smooth it out so it dries evenly. That's also an important thing. You don't want it to look clumpy because it won't dry evenly, and then it will just stay white and that'll be a big mess. Trust me, that's happened to me before. So I like to just do that, and then I'll be laying the lace down, and then you'll see me going in during little spots to just add more glue in, because if it's not laid down, and you already noticed that now, if you try to leave it and you get to styling all that, it only gets worse. So those spots that you see that it's still lifting a little bit, just go in and put some glue there, and then I like to take the tail end of the comb and just press it down, and then I'll be putting the band on. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time, and we talk about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as fast, can we talk about it for a while? Before we take a chance and do this, before we looking back as fast, you got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. If you really want me, you should probably tell me. If you really want me, you should probably tell me. If you really, if it's love, then you can keep it. I do it, I know. 'Cause if it's love, then I don't need it. If it's love, then you can keep it. 'Cause if it's love, then I don't need it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. If you really want me, you should probably tell me. If you really, the band is off and that lace is laid, we could get into actually styling it now. So I like to use any straightening serum. Anyone really doesn't matter. It's your own personal preference. I like to put that on the hair before I blow dry it, and then I like to go in with my blow drying brush just to press it out, because I'm not actually going in and straightening it since I am doing crimps on it. So I like to use a blow dryer brush just to get it as straight as possible. So once that's done, I'll be sectioning out the piece in the front for the half up, half down, section out those baby hairs, and basically getting the style started, putting the band back on, this time hairspraying it, because the first time I don't like the hairspray, just because I don't like to use too much hairspray on the lace hairline itself, like right away. So the first time I just put the band on, just the band, no hairspray. Now the second time, when everything is starting to be into the exact place I want it to be, I go in with that hairspray and then I tie it down with the band. And then I'm just going to start crimping it. I like to use hairspray, and I actually like to use Got To Be hairspray before I actually go in with the crimper. I don't like to use my, less firm hold hairsprays because I find that the crimps don't last as long. And me personally, I like day old crimps because they fall, but it just looks so pretty. Like, I personally like how crimps look the next day. So if you're using like a little weak, and you see my client jumped right there, I don't know why she played like that. She's playing with y'all. She likes to play. But anyways, when I use hairspray that's not as a firm hold, it don't look the same the next day. And I like to prioritize the next day crimps. But like I said, it is all personal preference. Now, when it comes to the half up part of the hairstyle, I like to go in. You're going to see that I went in with mousse. I go in with the wax stick, the hot comb multiple times. I go in with the gel and the brush, just because I really like to make sure that that section is nice and flat. That's very important. You do not want a lumpy, dumpy half up part. You want it to be as flat and as smooth as possible. And then once that part is handled, I'm going to start adding the weave to the ponytail, and this part is personal preference. You can add as much as you want. Like, in the future, I will be adding more to the hair. I thought I added enough hair at the time, but like looking back on it, I will be adding more hair to my half up, half down looks. But if you like it like this, that's fine. I use just like maybe like 1 or 2 tracks. I'm starting to think maybe closer to a bundle if you want it like super full. But yeah, so basically, once that part is done, spray that gut up hairspray on it so it's nice and molded into that position, and then we'll be moving on to actually doing the crimps. Oh, and y'all gonna see my friend Quita. Y'all can say hi to her. Hey, Quita. Before we take a chance and do this, before we looking back at space, you got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating. Girl, go ahead, honey. Say hi to my YouTube. Hello. I can take it. You got me floating. I can't take it. If you really want me, you should put it to me. If you really want me, you should put it to me. If you really, all this love.
I'll be taking my time, I'll be taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I'll be taking my time, I'll be taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. Can we talk about it for a while? Before we take a chance and do it. Before we looking back at stories. Can we talk about it for a while? Before we take a chance and do it. Before we looking back at stories. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. If you really want me, you should probably tell me. If you really, if you really want me, you should probably tell me. If you really.
Now that the crimps is all done, we could focus on the baby hairs. And basically all I can say about the baby hairs is take your time, do not rush. Baby hairs is not easy, they are actually hard. I'll be the first one to tell you that. And for this, I was using just hairspray and the edge brush. Make sure you use a soft edge brush, like clean off your edge brush. No one actually told me that. I had to figure that out. The baby hairs lay way better when the actual bristles to the brush are soft, unlike with your real hair, how it lays better when they're hard, because you have more of like a control over it. But just take your time, lay those baby hairs however you lay, whether it's hairspray, mousse, or gel. And once that's done, this hairstyle is basically over. And we'll be seeing the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if there's other videos or other styles you're interested in seeing. Thanks for watching.
I'll be taking my time, I'll be taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your